Ladies and gentlemen, today we will be ranking every single Pixar movie ever made. Because why not? Seems like fun, you know? It seemed like a good time. So let's just jump right into it. All right, for the rankings, obviously, we don't want like the generic S plus S. We want something special. Is that how you spell it? Is it with an E? It's with an E. I'm stupid. You know what? We'll do it as we go along. Incredibles is trans. Listen, my boy. Toy Story. That is a B movie. I feel like I'm not crazy for saying that. Toy Story is a solid A. You think so? I think it's all right. I think it's a good movie. I ranked it like a 7. Toy Story is high B tier, very low A tier if it's anything. So for the time and the overall story, it's worth it, in my opinion. All right, we'll keep it a low A tier. The next one, easy fucking C tier. A Bug's Life. It's just an alright movie. Like, it's nothing crazy. It doesn't like change my whole life, but like it's a Bug's Life, you know? It's like whatever. Toy Story 2, mid A tier. Toy Story 2 is a W movie, honestly. Monsters Inc. is like an S. I'm not gonna do that one. I can't. Monsters Inc. is a 7.5 to me. I'll put that above Toy Story, but I don't think it's better than Toy Story 2. Finding Nemo. That's a good one, actually. Finding Nemo is like, I gave it a 7.5. So Monsters Inc. and Finding Nemo are the same rating to me. Cars. It's a oh, B, high C. That's what I'm saying. It's a B. I wouldn't say high C. That's disrespectful. Because you say high C, and now it's on the same tier as like A Bug's Life. Ratatouille. Easy A tier movie. S tier? You think it's S tier? You know what? I'll hear you out. I'll put it high A tier. I have S tier reserved for some special movies, you know? We skipped The Incredibles. Boy, hop on Discord, say less. Incredibles, easy S tier for me.
I think Transcendent.
Transcendent? You're right. You're so right. That's why that tier is there.
Like, probably one of the best superhero films, period.
It's such a goated movie. Which makes the second one hurt more, but we'll get there eventually. Get Brad Bird working for Marvel Studios or something. Get that man on a Fantastic Four movie. I am still livid that they didn't let Chris McQuarrie of Mission Impossible fame make that Superman movie. That is crazy to me. Those Mission Impossible movies are some of the most loved modern movies I can think of, and they said no to that man. He came in, said let me make a movie, and they said no. Wall-E. I think a lot of people would put Wall-E transcendent because they think.
I can't agree with that. I think like Wall-E's a great movie. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing it like in theaters, and like I had it on legally. I think it's S tier. If anything, it's not transcendent. Like the story pacing is really good, and I think like the backgrounds and the overall like the CGI is phenomenal. But like I can't say like it's up there. Incredible. It has its message, and like I think it does it well, but it doesn't do as well as like really hitting what it's supposed to be hitting.
I feel you. I like the way you're talking. You see, me personally, I would have thrown that bitch in high A tier, like below Ratatouille and Toy Story 2. But
nah,
I like the movie. I just never been as big a fan as everyone. You know, I'm a bit lower on it.
I totally hear you, man. I think like as much as I love Up, I think Up is a great movie. I think it's like A tier.
Talking that talk, brother. I don't care much for Up either.
God damn it.
It is the next one.
I don't think it's bad. I don't think, like, realistically speaking, I don't think any Pixar movies are, like, really bad, but, like, Toy Story 3 is, like, I would say, like, a high B.
I disagree. You think it's a high... Whoa. I might have to shut off stream before I commit a hate crime, but
Oh,
I think it's a high B?
Yeah, high B, like, low A.
Nah,
I think, like, the idea of, like, okay, Andy's getting rid of his toys, and he, like, really has to struggle with that shit and everything, is neat. But not good enough to like have it be like, oh man, this is what I want to see all the time. It's like I can watch this regularly, kind of thing.
We gotta kill you. Like
no,
this isn't a joke. Not in Minecraft. We just have to kill you. Like there's no way you're disrespecting Toy Story 3 like this. It's so good. It's all right. We can agree on the next one. Cars 2. That's a solid.
I like the original Cars. I had like a book of Cars actually, but like. I did not care in the slightest for Cars 2.
Hey, nobody does. That movie is buns, bro. It's ass. Mad cheeks. Like, I'm talking like, you know, when you see like a lady and you can tell she has a big butt and she walks by and there's an old black dude walking the same way as you and he turns around fully. Not like a bend down, tie my shoe, like try to look slick, you know, just fully turn his body and look at that lady's ass.
Complete 180, yeah.
Yeah, Cars 2 is that kind of ass, just fat, juicy ass, bro, just like mad ass. The next one is Brave. I sadly did not get to Brave.
I didn't
There's
see either. Actually, I have a funny story about Brave. So one time I was trying to illegally acquire Brave, and lo and behold, I ended up crashing my computer. Not the one I'm currently using, an older one. And I just can't get that computer to work. So I kind of like don't care for Brave, but also like everything I've heard of Brave gives me like C tier energy.
people didn't like it when it came out because they felt misled by the marketing or something, some shit like that.
Exactly.
It's one of those movies that like came out and like people never talk about it, or when they do, it's like, you remember how bad this movie was, or how, just like whatever. They don't care.
Oh, for sure.
So, you toss me like $500, I will slurp and glop and quart Disney Plus on the stream. I'm
Not
talking
the
like,
Lord. Goodness gracious.
I'm gonna go crazy on it. I'm a shill. I'll shill
That's
for
the
you.
decorum.
Monsters University did not care for this movie.
I think it's like low B.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a Bug's Life average. It's not a movie I would ever like. Like you said, I wouldn't like. I'm not starving to get a rewatch in. I'm not starving to get my Monsters University. Who at
Honestly.
Pixar was like, yo, I got a great idea that'll make us money. Prequel to Monsters Inc. Like what? Shut up. No. Anyways, I haven't seen Inside Out.
I have actually. I think it's a pretty good movie. I think, like all things considered, like throughout all the things we got so far, I think high A, and not high A, excuse me, well, high B is what I'm trying to say.
Good Dinosaur.
I didn't see a Good Dinosaur either, but like I've heard it's like
Dog water.
absolute cheeks.
The Good Dinosaur. I'm sure this will go great. I know this is like the one Pixar movie was like, people were like, this is ass. It has 75 on Rotten Tomatoes. To me, that's a failing grade. 64% from audience score. Usually a bit more trustworthy. Finding Dory.
Finding Dory is boring by all means. It's like, it's there. I will not watch it again. Like, you couldn't pay me to watch it again. I think it's like, honestly, low C, if not F.
Damn. Cars 3. I just watched that today. Cars 3 is a solid, like, it's a B tier movie, honestly. It's fun. Really? It's cool. I don't want to spoil anything because it's actually I'd say that's worth a watch. We'll rearrange all of these once they're done and put it in a watch and don't watch tier. Coco. I forgot to watch Coco.
Coco almost made me cry. It's like, I think it's honestly A if not S tier.
Incredibles 2. Boy, do I hate. Actually, I think
it's just a depressing movie. Like, not even like in a bad way. Just
it's average to me. That's the problem. Like, being average, not only as a Pixar movie, but as a sequel to one of the greatest Pixar movies, possibly the greatest, and you're just average, that makes you a failure. That automatically knocks you down a grade. So what they do with Elastigirl and her powers, like the bike, the action scenes are so fire. The decision to focus on her, very good. W choice. But I would have loved a time skip or something. I would have loved to focus on the kids or something, because like as the first movie ends, it's like, all right, superheroes, you're good, everyone, bring them back, bring the superheroes back. And then the second movie starts, and then 10 minutes in, it's already like, all right, clean it up, no more heroes, we're tired of this. Like,
yeah,
what did we do the whole the first movie automatically canceled out just because like it's tiring. It wants to tread the same water. I'm not like not schizophrenic. I don't have like epileptic issues, but sometimes I'll see a scene that's like kind of crazy. I'll be like, is this it? Is this where I find out that I have issues? That's like
terrifying. Toy Story 4, I've not seen it yet, but that's all you.
Some emotional moments, but goddamn was that movie unnecessary. I think it's stupid.
Is it worth checking out?
The opening, yes. That movie was just a flex in terms of like animation. It was so amazing. That first scene is amazing. The rest of the movie, ass, doesn't matter, should not exist. Ending, horror. Next is Onward. I just watched Onward today too.
As someone who is fatherless, I thought it was like a really sweet movie. I don't feel like the story overall is like doing too much for me.
I would have sex with the mother. I need that to be known. I want everybody to know that on stream. Tom Holland's character is right like 99% of the time. But the 1% of the time he's wrong. You think I'm a fuck up? Like, yes, you are. You fucked up at every turn. What do you mean? Do you think I'm a fuck up? You are. The Good Dinosaur did not see. Soul, that is transcendent.
I completely agree. It's very much New York propaganda, and I'm like all for that stuff.
Super biased. It sounds super biased now that you bring it up. But yeah, the movie does take place in New York. It's not the New York bias, guys. I swear.
Luca. Like it's not bad. I think it's really cute. I think it's really colorful. I think it's like really nice, but it's also Italians, so like you know, I mean,
I don't know how to tell you this, but Luca going an A tier for me.
you're going. That's crazy. State your reasoning. State yourself.
I love a movie where nothing happens. People just trying to be people, live their lives, and do like a single thing. Turning Red. Have you seen Turning Red?
I have seen Turning Red.
Ooh.
I actually like Turning Red a lot.
I got the soundtrack on my not to show how black I am, but I have Tidal. Came free on my phone service, guys. I didn't buy it on my own. I didn't seek it out. I didn't seek Jay-Z out.
I kind of want to put it S, honestly.
You want to put it in S tier? You know what?
I think it's just like it's a do nothing movie, but it's also very fun, very cute. I'm like having a ball the entire time.
I enjoy it. I enjoy the different perspective because I am not a small Asian woman. I've seen Lightyear. The first like 30 to 40 minutes of Lightyear are beautiful, wonderful. I think it's an amazing, like if that first 30 to 40 minutes was the whole movie and it was just like a short film, S tier. Damn near transcendent is where I would put it. I love the first 30 to 40 minutes of Lightyear. Let me say that again. I love the first 30 to 40 minutes of Lightyear. The rest of that movie is dog water. I fucking hate it. There is a tonal shift between the first like 40 minutes and the remaining 40 minutes that is so fucking ass cheeks. I hate it. It's like a low C. But yeah, that's it. That is that whole tier list. Yeah. All right, guys. That has been the stream for today. Yeah, hopefully. Thank you for coming out, Mr. Penguin Man. Appreciate it. Do you have anything to say to the people before I give my final message?
No, I don't stream yet. Support actual artists. Don't buy it from my AI.
Have a good time, guys. Go check on someone you haven't spoken to in a long time, you know? It's a family member or friend, because, you know, that shit matters to people. Sometimes people don't have friends, you know? But you come in, check on them, you might be saving a life. You might be helping them out, make their day. So go say hi to someone, you know?